It's a real pleasure to share my thoughts on today's readings. I've reflected on them, and the ones I've selected to zero in on is the first one, the Gospel, Mark 4, and it's the story of Jesus and the disciples crossing the lake at Galilee, and they experienced rough seas and found him sleeping. The other I would just like to touch on in the end is from the Psalms 51, and just 2 verses that tie into the Gospel story. When the disciples left one shore with Jesus to go to the other shore of the lake, and they had rough seas, and found that he was sleeping, they panicked, and they really thought that he didn't give a hoot about them. And he quietly said, "Quiet sea, do you not have faith?" And I think faith is such an integral part of what our faith is about. If we don't have faith in God, then we don't understand some of the things he lets us get exposed to. We think, why is God doing this to me? But he's probably got a great life lesson in it for us. So we need to have that faith. And one of my favorite hymns or songs is the one where he looks after the sparrow. Don't you think he's watching over me? So yes, we be responsible and don't just think, well, whatever happens, happens. But we have to have faith that what is happening is right for us because there's God. How do we develop that deeper faith? I think it comes from a relationship with God, trying to deepen our relationship with God. And one of the things that I've been recently introduced to, which I think is a wonderful way to deepen that relationship with God, is Christian meditation. We have to be still to have God present in us truly. And if we don't deepen our faith, we can't become effective evangelists. So we need to evangelize. And the evangelization in this story is that Jesus left the side of the lake where he was known and had done his miracles, and was obviously reaching out to the other side of the lake where people may not have known him and his Father's work. So that, to me, is the evangelization bit. And the psalm, "Give me again the joy of your salvation, and sustain me with a willing spirit. Then I will show wrongdoers your ways, and sinners will return to you." What good news for us Christians. I hope you will reflect further on today's reading.